Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. And if that's the case, then just for good measure.
I'm Kat.
And I'm Sunny, and we are going to be watching Fallout, the series. War never changes. Some things do. Our setup here has changed a little bit, so if you've seen some of our reactions before, it's not a big change. It's just some new lights, and the camera is in sort of a new position, and so is the mic. We might change it up again. Who knows? It's an evolving process. But back to Fallout. We're both familiar with, well, the games, of course. I played Fallout 3 a lot when it came out, and I never really returned to the franchise for some reason. I never got around to playing New Vegas, even though I hear that's like the best of them. I played, like 4 or 5 hours, first 4 or 5 hours of Fallout 4, and then I for some reason never continued that one either, but you've also played some of them. Played a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, in the world of Fallout, playing a lot doesn't necessarily mean that you like progress a lot. Or I say unfortunately, like it's
a bad thing that you're not following the story strictly.
Yeah, I'm notoriously known for being a loot goblin and more of like an explorer. So I definitely use more time just exploring stuff.
Yes.
And also I have a lot of them on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Where I've had some like hiccups with I played both on consoles like a PlayStation or Xbox, and then I've also played on with Steam, and that means I have like playthroughs where I'm like 10 hours or 20 hours or 80 hours in, and then I have like a billion of those, so I haven't really progressed. I haven't really explored all of Fallout, so there are certain things like, for example, the storyline in both New Vegas and Fallout 4, I didn't complete them, even though I know what happens in like broad strokes.
Yeah.
But that's the extent of it.
You've explored the wasteland a lot.
Oh, yes.
And there's a lot to explore in the wasteland. And I also think, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm mistaken, this series, it's in the same canon as the game. So it is basically like just a new Fallout series, almost Fallout 5, just not a game, but as a series instead. So all of the stuff that has happened before in the games, it still counts here. I don't know if they're going to reference any of it. I'm sure there are going to be plenty of references, but are we going to catch all of them? Probably not. Feel free to tell us about some of them in the comments for sure. But as we just talked about, we do have some familiar. Wow, that's a hard word to say. We're familiar with like the Fallout universe, the stories in broad strokes. So this should feel familiar to us either way. But anywho, I think we should pretty much just get into it. Do you have anything you want to say before we start?
Cat spoiler, or at least like a disclaimer for well, our situation right now. We have a very sick kid again, for a billionth time. Again. So that's also why we might seem a bit tired or indifferent, or seems like we don't want to be here. Trust me, it's just...
That's not the case.
No, we're really just very tired, and not a good situation we're in right now. But the show must go on, right?
The show must go on, and we are really excited to watch this show, and have been for a while, because we do really like Fallout. So we're going to check out the first episode here, and we'll try to watch them when we can and get them out when we can, but they did drop all of them in one go. I hate it when they do that, but... That's what it is. So we'll try to get them out, as I said, when we can. Watch them when we can. But before jumping into it, I do also want to ask you guys, if you are new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. We, of course, have a lot of other reactions up on here. A few reviews as well, and there's some game streams, so you can check it all out if you haven't already. Also, like the video, throw in a comment. That really helps out when you do that. And we also have a Patreon page where you can, of course, support the channel. You can watch uncuts, we have early reactions for some of the shows that we're doing, and we're also implementing YouTube membership. So you don't even have to leave YouTube to support the channel and watch those early reactions and so on and so forth. I'm working on that at the moment. I don't think it's going to be up by the time I'm posting this, or maybe it is, and you can check it out now. Yes. That's it. Let's watch the first episode. I'm so freaking excited. It is called The End, which is quite fitting, I think.
The end, like the end as the beginning, yeah.
Yes, the end.
Definitely gonna be like Doomsday, like the 2077.
Is that when it happens?
Is it?
I think it's later than that. I'm not quite sure of the timeline.
I don't remember.
They'll let us know in the series. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Fallout Season 1, Episode 1. I already said here we go, but here we go.
Maybe you should play New Vegas on the channel.
Maybe.
It's in my Steam catalog. You can, yeah.
Bethesda.
Yay!
Are there gonna be any bugs?
Or if there's gonna be like if there gonna be any references to the Bethesda bugs, I'm gonna lose it. Hey.
Hey, Walton Goggins. I freaking love that guy.
So does
everyone else.
Like, yeah. The rest of the world. Yeah.
Nuclear war facing this nation for 10 long years is final.
It's the party. Let's just focus on the party, okay?
While the world is ending, sure.
Yeah.
This is already very Fallout.
Like, yeah.
The weird, the technology and just the look and vibe of it.
Why the hell is Cooper Howard working kids' birthday parties?
What else? Alimony.
What'd they say, Dad?
And I'm lucky to have such a good helper like you.
Oh no! Don't let anything happen to her.
The world is gonna end.
I know.
It's,
like, and that's for the it's just to, yeah.
Yes. Emotional damage.
I hope your son had a lovely birthday.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Who's ready for cake?
All right. You ready, Janie?
So he's a big shot actor dude who's doing children's parties because he needs money for alimony. Gotcha.
I can't do the weather if I don't even know if there's
We're
going to
only
be a next
thinking
week.
happy thoughts
I'm not
today.
Coca-Cola bottle
Nuka-Cola.
Yeah. Sugar bombs.
Back when I was in the Marines, they taught us that if they ever drop a really big
Oh, he was in the Marines as
hold
well.
up your thumb just like this. And if the cloud is smaller than your thumb, now you run for the hills.
And if it's bigger than your thumb?
They told us not to bother running.
And it's gonna be bigger than her thumb, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it your thumb or mine?
Wow. They're just gonna break us from the beginning, huh?
And they just have the cutest freaking actress to do this.
That's smoke, Janie. It's just a fire.
Nope. It's gonna get real big.
Please.
Oh, and here comes the...
Shockwave. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, they have a shelter. No room? Oh, fuck. I hope that's a really fast horse, but they can't.
Like, how are they gonna outrun? Like, we know that he's gonna survive, so, like, but... Oh, fuck. Multiple bombs. Oh. No. It's close. Whoa.
Okay, that's how you do an intro. 219 years later.
My name is Lucy McCoy, and I'm an active contributor.
Now we're in a vault.
Mine are nothing compared to my dad's, but I always relish a challenge.
Hey, Kyle MacLachlan.
In my personal time, I enjoy taking walks and watching movies with my dad.
Taking walks.
Also with my dad. I'm participating in my family book club. We're still trying to get my brother.
Oh, those Pip Boys look good.
I have been unable to find a suitable marriage partner. At least one I'm not related to. And we have rules about that for a reason.
Yep.
So, hereby submit my application to the council to participate in the triennial trade with Vault 32.
Oh. Okay, so that's Lucy.
Bullets!
Feels a little tight. Won't be for long. On my wedding night, that dress got off almost as fast as Bert did.
After 10 years of cousin stuff, I'm definitely excited for the real thing.
Excuse me, what?
10 years of, huh?
So this is Vault 33,
Mm-hmm.
and they were doing a
swap.
with 32.
Mm-hmm.
Were you scared? When you married Mom?
Me? Terrified. Well, I'd never stepped foot outside Vault 31.
Oh, he's from 31.
From that moment on, Vault 31 was a distant memory to me.
Overseer? It's time.
Oh, he's the overseer, of course.
Hmm. So these vaults are sort of connected? That's new, right?
Yeah.
What's on the inside that counts.
That's right.
And in that respect, you could be a cannibal or just like Clem. But tombs.
Norman?
Norman? Ah, okay, that's brother.
Yes.
Probably best if we reschedule with the 32s until maintenance and I can...
Jet. What's going on?
Lucy, I love you.
We all know that, Jet. Messing around with your cousin, it's...
Oh, that's the cousin.
Mm-hmm.
As arranged, we offer you seed and parts for machinery.
In exchange, we offer you a breeder.
A breeder.
So,
So...
who am I marrying?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm Lucy. Do you have a name?
Oh.
Monty.
Well, he's... handsome. You know? Lucky. But as Norman said, it's what's on the inside that counts. And we don't know what kind of person Monty is.
So what's your sperm count?
Excuse me?
And sperm is pretty important in perpetuating America. So.
Stop.
Well, after 200 years, we don't know much about what's up there. Desperation, violence, lawlessness.
Definitely.
I'll admit I'm sometimes afraid that mean old world will change us instead. But then I look at my daughter, and such a beautiful bride, and her new husband, and I am not afraid. I feel hope.
Gulp. Oh, heavy days. When is the other shoe going to drop? Oh, shit.
Show me to my new home.
Yeah, something's going on.
We have everything with the hand-me-downs, an icebox, a blender. They even gave us...
Okay.
Hi. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Got some serious scars.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, like all of the people from Vault 32, they seem quite rough around the edges. Like they've been through some shit.
Well, they did say that like there was like
a famine and
yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Are they gonna try and take Vault 33?
I think yeah.
Overtake it because Vault 32 is just fucked. Yep. They're fucked. They're not gonna go back there at all. Well, she's still wearing the dress. Didn't rip it off.
Yeah.
Did you just wipe your in the
Yep.
manners, my dude?
And that overseer didn't die just like
No.
No.
Yeah. Something else has been going on. Whoa. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's what happened.
Raiders.
So, okay, got it. Raiders somehow got into Vault 32, killed everyone, and now here we are. Oh, come on, Lucy.
This was the best day of my life.
Ooh.
Right in the dick!
Nut shot. Ooh. I think she got him.
Yep. Because it couldn't be her, right?
Oh no, it is.
Oh no!
This shit really got out of hand fast. Nice one. Oh! Ooh. Oh, but that's really in there.
Not a good idea, I would say. Stim pack, yay!
Yay! All right. Just stick it straight in. Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, they took everything. You need something else besides a knife. Whoa.
Okay, that'll do.
Mm-hmm. What does that do?
Just think it's
Just knocking them out?
yeah, what's it called? Tranquilizer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and here we go with the music.
Looks like a raider, huh?
Yeah.
Get that jelly mold out of here!
Oh, he's just shooting them through that guy's head. This is brutal. Ooh, nice. At least able to fight back. Whoa! Oh. Oh. Oh, she got him. No, she got a freaking fork in her eye.
Uh-oh.
Please.
Oi,
oi, oi, oi, oi.
Poor Chad.
Poor all of them.
Yeah.
Oh. Again, in the eye. Why? Stop it.
Oh.
Oh shit, he's... How? Okay, I was wondering about her dad. Just drown him in...
Pickle juice.
Pickles? Yeah. Those look like some big juicy pickles. I know that's totally the wrong thing to focus on.
Good thing they've been running so much, right?
Yeah. Running, training. You're gonna what? Why even?
Them or her.
Why? Who is she? Is that the mom? No, right? No.
Hey, stop! Stop!
You are my world.
Oh, so...
Okay, I think he's out.
That was not a real choice.
No.
You look like your mother.
Where are you taking him?
To the real world. You should see it sometime.
So she needs to go find her dad. Where have we seen that story before? Gonna trap him down there. Yep. Holy fuck! So this was all to get their hands on her dad? Oh fuck, okay. Where are we now?
Oh, I think I know. It's the Brotherhood of Steel.
Ah, yeah.
Dog tags.
Maximus.
So we're following different people, it seems.
Yeah.
Can you identify this relic?
Rotor?
Yikes, that nose. Whoa.
Is that? Damn.
Whoa, that's big.
Yeah, look at that shit!
Oh,
yes.
nice.
Imagine getting to put on one of those every day.
They look so badass. What's that?
Yeah. Painting by coordinates? And then there's somehow
Oh, is he cleaning the
shitholes?
latrines? Okay, he got saved as a kid.
Okay.
With all the other people in the room. Yeah, sure. I guess there's no privacy anyhow. Just rub one out when you can.
A bunch of us were chosen to get anointed.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your title gonna be?
Squire, tonight Titus. And get this, we're going to the wilds. Hell yeah, you are!
Oh.
That's like his one friend. Now they're leaving. Aw.
Something's gonna happen, right?
It's a Dane?
It's a Dane, yeah.
Oh. The fuck? Okay, yeah, you were right. Something happened. Oh, what the how?
Someone was jealous.
Yeah. And they suspect him. Because he's not exactly happy with his situation. Okay, so we're just gonna, just clean it up. Okay. Fixed.
We send a search party to the surface to find my dad.
You're talking about opening the outer vault door?
Just for under a minute. Okay, it's just enough time to...
Okay, I know we're brainstorming here and there's no bad ideas in the brainstorm.
Can they go to... Oh, that maybe that's what... Heaven can
No,
go to...
yeah, they can't go to Vault 32.
They don't want to find Dad. If they did, they wouldn't get to be in charge.
No matter where it is, people just want power and influence.
Yes.
Don't lose your head.
Hey, Davey. How's your day going?
Bad as everyone else's.
Why are you asking me that? I know I said before, but those Pip Boys they look perfect, just like in the games. That is a big door.
I'm going with you.
Oh shit!
It's insane. You don't even know which way to go.
You're supposed to hold the elevator. Oh shit! Yeah. Yeah.
Oh damn! She is not messing around.
I just tracked him.
Oh,
That'll the
great.
same to you if you try to follow me.
It's exactly...
Yeah. prelude is over. Now starts the real thing.
Yes.
Are you mad? Young lady, come back here right away.
Young lady.
That didn't work.
Oh shit. Yeesh. Okay. Where in the country are we even? I think it might be LA for this one. Yep. Oh yeah, that is.
Santa Monica Pier, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Wow. Okay. Back to this.
I understand you're a friend of Aspirant Dane.
Yes.
You're aware of their injury?
Yes.
Do you know who did it?
No.
Your friend was promoted, you were not. You have ambitions, don't you?
That's somewhat threatening.
Speak. I didn't do it. I did not. I
did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
I wanted it to happen. Is that wrong?
Violence against a brother of steel is a sign of weakness. Are you weak?
I don't want to be.
This is not going so well for him.
No.
And are those suits practical?
Probably not. Aren't they supposed to wear like...
Well, it depends on like what material they're made of in real life.
Yeah, in
Maybe
real life.
Yeah, you could make them practical.
If I can help the Brotherhood make it better, even if it means giving my own life, I'll do it.
Okay, so I got the suicidal mission for you.
Good boy. Yeah, what are they gonna have him do?
You will be Knight Titus' new squire.
Oh, okay. So he gets what was supposed to be Dane's position.
Mm-hmm.
So did he do it?
They said I'll still have a place at the Brotherhood. I heard you got my spot.
You know who did it?
Well, I've narrowed it down to any one of those assholes. They asked if it was you.
Yeah, they asked me the same thing.
I told him you wouldn't hurt a fly.
That's a good friend. Oh.
Do you accept?
They get branded? I don't even remember that.
Me neither. Yikes.
Oh, that's gonna hurt like a mother. Oh, tea.
Titus, right?
Yeah.
It is believed that a denizen of the Enclave has escaped. Go forth with honor, and may the shape of the future be cut by your sword.
Oof, so dramatic. Ah, that's what they were. Okay, yeah, target. Got it. Dog meat? Well, not the exact same dog, but
no, but
it's a staple in the Fallout games.
Yeah.
All right, it's got a mission. Whoa. What in the fuck? Shot him with a doll's leg?
Don Pedro has our friend dug up once a year, cuts some pieces off and puts him right back in the ground.
What the hell?
You're telling me the supreme badass we're looking for is a godforsaken mutant?
Hell, some respect.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I know which one.
Feral ghoul can't abide a chicken.
Huh?
If he goes for him, we kill him.
Okay. But yeah, ghouls can live for a long fucking time and regenerate and shit, right? Yeah, there he is.
Wow, is this an Amish production of the Count of Monte Cristo? Or just the weirdest circle jerk I've ever been invited to.
I'm Huncho. Now, you don't even know us.
No, I do not.
Bounty came down. A huge one. Enough to be a last score for me and whoever's with me. Yeah, now somebody made a run from the Enclave.
Yeah.
Dead witch, Moldy, in California.
Oh, okay.
That's where you
Her.
What the fuck would you know about where I'm from?
How about we put you right back in that hole so Don Pedro can have his fun with you for the next 30 years?
I don't think you should threaten the guy.
No.
Oh! Headshot. The ghoul.
This is called the ghoul.
Nice.
Well, you know what they say. Us cowpokes. We take it as it comes.
Well, he didn't kill him. Left the chicken.
We don't know. We don't see a body. Sure. Okay.
Oh, and even directed by Jonathan Nolan. That's awesome. Oh. Pretty cool. Credits. But alright, that was the first episode. The end. It's very Fallout-y. Or you want to say that. Like, it's very much in that... the spirit of Fallout, and even with the whole to go find my dad outside of the vault and something has happened there, and seems like we have 3 main characters, where at least those are the characters where we got to see like the names on the screen and everything. So we got Lucy, a vault dweller who is now going outside of the vault to find her father. Then we have Maximus, who's a part of the Brotherhood of Steel, and he is now going out on a mission with a knight, Titus. So he's become a squire. And then we have the Ghoul. That's how the whole thing started. So, well, yeah, let's start there, because we started with, well, the end of the world before it began anew. The bombs dropping, and we didn't see what happened. We just saw him riding away with his daughter.
Mm-hmm. And just like the bombs dropping, getting closer and closer to him. So.
Yes. So he obviously survived and became a ghoul. He can't freaking die, at least of old age, it seems. And yeah, again, sorry, like it's been a long while since I've played any of the Fallout games, so I can't remember precisely with the ghouls, for example, like is there an expiration date, or can they just keep on living? And then the whole regeneration thing, didn't quite remember that, but I'm sure like it's all part of the same lore, so it's probably the same thing. I could imagine we're going to get like the rest of that story at some point.
Yeah, when we dive into his character, for sure.
A bit more, yeah, because he was only in the beginning of the episode, and then at the very end again, we saw him as the ghoul.
And also, like, I also kind of like the way that they used his character as sort of like exposition as to what happened with the world.
Yeah.
It works well.
It works really well, and
because
also,
like there are obviously Fallout, this series is not going to be watched by, or at least it's not like the target audience is not necessarily only for those of us who've played.
Yeah, those who are familiar with Fallout already.
Yes.
And,
so for the people who haven't seen it or played it, this is a good way to kind of just explain, okay, basically what happened, and then we use like his character, because we know that there's been it's been at least 200 years since this happened. And how do we bridge that gap between then and now? Well, sure, we use a ghoul, and we use a ghoul as one of the main characters.
Yeah. Someone who's been alive ish through the whole ordeal, from when the bombs dropped up until where we are in this story now. And as you said, like I like that for the uninitiated, it's just a way to quickly be like, yep, this is the world. It's different than ours. And then the bombs they drop, boom, everyone dies seemingly, except for the people here in the vaults. And like you quickly get introduced to these elements of the story without going into too much detail. And you don't need to know why the world ended or who did it necessarily. Like you might get into it later on, but it's more like it's a simple setup, but it really works. And then as we go along in the story, I'm sure you're gonna learn more and more and more about the world and what it's like, and the crazy technology of the world as well.
And then we follow some of the big factions, because Brotherhood of Steel, I think they're pretty prevalent in all of the games.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
I'm not so sure about some of the other factions that we meet throughout. I don't remember New California Republic, or what they were called. I don't remember them in other stuff than New Vegas.
Yeah.
Caesar's Legion, I'm actually not sure. I don't think they are also like in other
I'm sure, like, depending on where in the country the stories take place, there are different factions, but there are also big ones that are...
Yeah, but what I mean is just, like, one that is, like, a big faction that is in all of the games, as far as I know. Also, like, the two first ones is the
Enclave?
No.
Brotherhood of Steel?
Brotherhood of Steel, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They are in
all of them.
In all of them, at least.
Yes.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Just, yeah. So it's nice that we also have like a main character from one of the like big factions, also to get that faction weaved into the storyline somehow.
Yes.
Because the Vault Dweller storyline is pretty. We used it in at least in Fallout 3 and 4. There was a Vault Dweller.
Yes. You get quite familiar with getting brought up in the vaults.
Yeah, that kind of character. So it's also very nice that they have that, because it's just clear, like, there's a straight on nod to.
Yes, it seems very familiar, and you're very much at home as someone who's spent time in this world before, and you start in a vault, and then something horrible happens, and again, like I'm mostly familiar with Fallout 3, and in that one, it's sort of the same deal where you have to go out and find your dad. So we're kind of back to that. We still don't know too much about like why they took him. Like it seems like they specifically, there's something there, and they specifically targeted Vault 33 because they wanted him. And they did it by going through Vault 32 and then doing the whole thing where they pretended to actually be them, and then the big marriage thingies. And that's new, if I'm not mistaken, like vaults actually interacting with each other. I don't remember any of that. I remember it as like the vaults just being very separate. And yes, you would come across other vaults, but we didn't have any contact with them beforehand, and then it was always like interesting finding out, okay, what happened in this vault compared to the one where your character was from.
It could be something that is adapted from Fallout Shelter. The mobile game. I've also played that a lot.
Oh yeah.
So it could be something that they have adapted from that. I can't remember. It's been so long. I feel like it's something, if they applied it to the game, that they applied it to like after I stopped playing it.
Maybe,
so
yeah. And it could also just be that it's a special case here in California, that they built it so that the vaults could communicate, or they just built more vaults and then connected them instead, like compared to other places in the country where it was just one vault, and then there weren't any other vaults like really close by. Or I don't know.
No,
It's interesting at least how that was.
Yeah, and we haven't in the others. I don't know. I can't remember about the first two ones where they are placed or located.
Like Fallout 1 and 2, or
1 and 2. Yeah. I don't remember, but I know that the one that comes closest to California is, of course, New Vegas. That is in Nevada. That is like the neighboring state. That's also why the new California Republic is kind of like moved
inland.
Yeah,
sure.
But I don't. Yeah, so maybe it's like a specific thing for Californian.
Maybe it's not necessarily that important at all. But yeah, focusing on the story here, we get introduced to Lucy in Vault 33, and it seems like, you know, it's all happy days, and then shit goes down, and you just knew, you had that feeling like, okay, something's up, something's wrong. The whole situation is just off with the ones from 32, and you see all their scars, and you're like, what happened over there? And then all of a sudden it just hits you, just like with Lucy. Shit, raiders, that's what's going on. So not even originally from a vault, just gained entrance somehow.
But it also seems, because that woman, Moldava,
yes, her.
She knew about at least Lucy's mom. I don't know if it's like
straight up knew her.
Yeah, I don't know if she actually like is her mom. I'm not.
I don't think so. No.
But at least there's some history between her and her dad, which is definitely also why she came for him.
Yes.
So my theory is that maybe he was in a squad or something, like he was professionally involved with her, or involved with her in some way. And then he was not, like, he didn't like the way that, like, she did things, and then he went underground. He did the exact same thing, because there was some sort of like judgment in her voice that he did the exact same thing, that he actually colonized a vault like this. And that's...
Yeah, so you're saying like what he said being from Vault 31, that was just a straight up lie. He's not from a vault, he's from up there. Yeah.
Yes. And he wanted a different life, so...
Sure. And it's also something that we are undoubtedly going to learn way more about, like his background and then what happened to the mom and yada, yada, yada. But good theories so far, I think. But yeah, it ends with Lucy going out on her own to look for her dad. And that's kind of where that's the last thing we saw in her story was just her going outside and seeing all the skeletons, and does not look good.
Yeah.
Then we have Maximus, and that was also really interesting. And I like how they didn't exactly make it 100% clear whether or not he was the one who did the thing to Dane. But I like to think that no, it wasn't him who did it. That he was honest about, yes, I sort of secretly wanted it to happen, because then I could get the position, because I really want that, and I am fed up with what I'm doing with latrine duty, and I get that. And it also seems like there's, of course, more to his character that we don't know. We only got a little snippet of his past, and he wants to hurt the people who hurt him. That's the whole reason why he's joining up with the Brotherhood. So he wants the means to do that. So it means a lot to him.
Yes.
And he got the position. He's now a squire to a knight. They're going out on a mission to find some dude with glasses and a dog.
Yeah, and that's like the target there. We also know that the ghoul is after the target, because like that was the same. Like there was a huge bounty on him.
Yes.
And he also fled with like a relic or something.
Something
was,
very
like,
important.
Very important to the Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah.
So that's probably also might be one of the reasons why there's a bounty. There's a huge bounty, and that's also why the ghoul is.
Yeah.
Now
So those stories
obviously,
can work.
Exactly, because we learn that this target is heading towards Moldava, whatever. she's called.
Yes.
And who's also going for her?
Yes.
Lucy.
So
we
have the stories converging in some. We can already see it,
Yes.
and I think that was really well done. Like in the first episode, you can already see the trajectory of the story, sort of, and with the characters and how it's all going to fit together. So we're just gonna be following these 3 separate characters and their separate journeys until they inevitably meet each other. Are they going to team up, all 3 of them, somehow, and what's gonna happen? Like, I'm really curious about this series, and I would love to just continue and binge all of it right now, but that is not a possibility for us at all. It's gonna be 1 or 2 episodes a week. It's just that's what it is. That's how it fits with our schedule, our very, very busy schedule. So yeah. Anything else that like sticks out to you in this one that you want to mention?
It was nice to see all of the small Easter eggs.
Already.
Heads all the things that, and also the raiders. That one raider that had that classical raider.
Yeah, with a shoulder pauldron. Yeah, exactly. They got the look of it down. Very much so, and the vibe of it with the old timey music, and like it feels very much like Fallout. So right there, that's thumbs up. No bombs going, no mushroom clouds or anything, but just thumbs up. But anyway, better wrap it up. But before we do, if you're unfamiliar with it, we have this thing called Danish Word of the Day, where we take a word or the title or something from whatever we're watching, and we translate it to Danish. And like,
it's a bit on the nose, this one, but and it's probably not as weird or funny or whatever.
No, it's not really that exciting. It's almost 1-to-1, but we're gonna go with bomb because the whole beginning and the bomb spell, and very relevant to what we're watching. So bomb in Danish is
bombe.
Yep. As I said, pretty much the same. You can see it spelled out on the screen there. Bomb in English, bombe in Danish. Maybe the next one will be a bit more exciting and weird, and we'll see whatever we come up with. Sometimes it's difficult to like come up with a good word for Danish Word of the Day. But anywho, there we go. And that'll do it for this reaction review of Fallout Season 1, Episode 1. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you as soon as possible. Bye-bye.
Bye.